Hello business leaders, welcome back to the COVID Business Corner, and happy Friday. We made it through another week together in the COVID era. Each day, we're tackling a different business topic to help you get through the COVID era as seamless, strong, and healthy as possible. So what better way to end the week than to talk about management? You see, the COVID era has put all of our management skills to the test. It's forced almost all of us to manage coworkers and customers in a virtual environment and to do so in a pressure cooker environment. But take a deep breath, please. While this might seem like an anxiety-inducing task, the truth is that the COVID era will present opportunities to make you a much better manager if you embrace it. With this in mind, here are 3 ways that you can use the COVID era to improve your management skills and to become the best manager you can possibly be. First, be a data diva. You see, you need to take a data-centric approach to your management of others. COVID has forced all of us to make some major adjustments to our management. Most of us are managing in a completely different environment than we're used to. My advice is to lean on data as much as possible if you're a manager. When you communicate with a subordinate one way, let's say perhaps it's on Slack, see how they responded and jot it down. And then when you communicate with that same subordinate in another way, perhaps on video conference or on the phone, see how they responded and jot that down. In time, once you have enough data in place, see where your people were most efficient and then adjust your management style in that direction. The same thing goes for your customers. Perhaps you can't manage your customer relationships in person anymore because of COVID. So why don't you test out new ways to manage them? Study the data and then start to hone in on the management practices that worked most effectively. It's very important. Be a data diva. Second, understand the concept of management by stability or stimulation. Allow me to explain. If you're a manager, you're going to find out a lot about your people during COVID. And so far, in my own experience managing people during COVID, employees are generally looking for one of 2 things: stability or stimulation. The ones who are looking for stability are the ones who simply want assurances that everything is going to be okay and that things will eventually stabilize. While you can't guarantee them this is going to happen, you don't want to cause undue panic that will impact their performance. So for these folks, make sure you manage them through processes and pragmatism. It's all about making sure you're showing a calm, steady, and clear management path for these folks, putting in front of them consistent tasks, daily routines, and providing them with as much normalcy as possible in this chaotic environment. Now, on the other hand, the ones who are looking for stimulation are the ones who are driven by the unknown and the uncertainty that COVID is presenting. For these folks, deep down inside, they see COVID as an opportunity and they want to be challenged and stimulated as a result. So for these folks, take a more idealistic approach to managing them. Put new things in front of them each day, challenge them with tasks and deliverables that are unconventional. Use COVID as an opportunity to stimulate them with your management approach. So look around at everyone you're managing and ask yourself if they want to be managed by stability or stimulation. And once you've identified this, manage them accordingly. Finally, resolve conflicts quickly. Listen, if you're a manager, you simply cannot avoid conflict. It's a part of management. There's no way around it. But here's the difference. In the COVID era, you don't have any time to waste. So conflicts need to be resolved fast. And when I mean fast, I mean real fast, like as fast as the speed of light fast. So make sure you communicate this to your subordinates right out of the gate if you haven't done so already. Pull them in and tell them you don't have time to waste on conflict resolution. So if they have any problems, they need to speak up and they need to speak up quickly. As soon as conflicts arise, resolve them as quickly as you possibly can. Even if that means things might get ugly for a minute or 2 with your subordinate on your fancy video conference or whatever you're using, do whatever it takes to settle those conflicts immediately so you can get right back to business. Time is of the essence and you simply can't afford to waste it on petty stuff. Resolve conflicts as quickly as you possibly can with your people. Well, That's it, folks. Another week in the books in the COVID business era. You should be really proud of yourself. You're hanging in there. I know you are. You're fighting as hard as you possibly can for your business, your customers, and most importantly, your employees. So have a great weekend, rest up, and we're back at it again on Monday. Let's do this. Embrace the pace.